Hello everyone, welcome to this video for Language School. If you install our new module, you're gonna see this icon. Once you click it, you're gonna land on our default students dashboard. It's a comprehensive view for all of the students. If you click on one of them, it will give you the basic information of that student, and as well as the lessons that were assigned to Nicole in this example. So you click it, and here comes the timetable of Nicole and all the classes, like she's attending English, French, and Italian. And you can also see a comprehensive tree view of all the lessons of Nicole, as you can see here, and you can see her attendance as well. Like, obviously she was present in almost all of the lessons except this one. She missed one Spanish class. So this is how you can check the lessons and the timetable of each student. And now let's go ahead and click on classes. So here you can see a dashboard of all the courses or classes, as we call them, in your institute. If you click on number 12 in this area, you're going to land on the lessons associated with that specific class. Else, if you click on the class itself on the white area, you're going to see the details of this class. The starting date, ending date, what is the service provided, the available spaces, and all the lessons assigned. To make it clear to you, I'm going to explain the workflow. Let's start by creating a new class. Let's call it Japanese class. And let's assume that the class is going to start from the beginning of the month. And in this example, let's say it's going to start at 6 p.m., which is 18:00:00. And let's say that this entire class is going to finish by the end of the month. And the duration of the class is assuming from 6 to 8, so 2 hours. So let's say it will finish on 20. All right, and let's create a service to be provided. That will be called Japanese, and that is a service, and the sale price will be 200 per lesson. Now we save. We have a Japanese. Let's pick up an instructor or a teacher. Let's say Beth is the one who will teach, and the location, if you have multiple branches, you can add as many as you want, or you can add the rooms, like room 1, room 2, room 3. Let's create a room. So I will say room 2. All right, so that's the location. Available spaces, you can put any number you want, let's say 16. Here you decide the frequency. If it's a daily class, you select daily. If it's weekly, then you select weekly, and then you select the days of the week. Or you select monthly, and then you select what days of the month. Let's say every other week, you can do that. But for the sake of simplicity, let's say we're going to go for weekly. So assuming that we have 3 classes a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, on the dates and times mentioned above. And now we can go ahead and click on save. Okay, now that we saved the basic information of the course, we can go ahead and add the lessons. When we click on add lessons, this pop-up is going to ask, who are the students who will attend? Let's assume that we have 3 who will attend for now. We will save. Now if I click on add lessons, the system will automatically generate the lessons in the time period that I specified here. So you can see that all of them are in draft, meaning they did not start yet, and we can see the students added here automatically. Let's go ahead and start the course. You can see that the status has changed now to started. And now if we go out to the dashboard, we can see a Japanese class with 12 lessons. If I click on number 12, I will get all the lessons. Let's start one lesson and see how it works. If we click on start lesson, now you will see that the lesson has started. The system will automatically show me that all the students are present unless you select otherwise. So if someone missed, for example, we can take Nicole, you can go ahead and click on the X button and you can see that Nicole is now absent. Alright, and the other two are present. And if the lesson has completed, I can click on complete lesson, and now you can see that I cannot edit anything. While if I was in the draft stage, I could have changed the teacher if the teacher missed, or if we are replacing Beth with another teacher. I could push the time a little bit forward or backward, okay? But now the class is completed and we can see that we're logging everything here in the log, so you know when it started, when it completed, and by who. And here we can see that the state of this lesson has changed from draft to completed, okay? Now let's go ahead and explore the other features. So human resources, we have your teachers. Here are the teachers, but you know, to have these teachers showing here, you need to enable this option, is a teacher. So if you click on edit, save, we save all the basic information of a teacher. So the working hours, the job position, department, some other private information like passport number, nationality, and all these things. Now, if we go ahead and click on teachers, then Anita will show, because we're differentiating your staff from your teachers. Here you can see all of your staff, like admins, secretaries, cleaners, accountants, and so on. But here you can see all the teachers. On services, you can see what are the services you are providing to your students. This will affect your invoicing, as I will show later on. So you can see that the French class is 14. You can change that. Let's say I want to make it 150. Depending on your currency, you can change it. And here we are charging 150 per lesson. I will show later on how you can generate an invoice to your students. Now we look at attendance. In attendance, I can see the attendance of all students in all classes. So to group by, let's just make it easier. We'll group by the class. And here we can see the new Japanese classes. We have 36 lessons in this class, and we can see that, if you remember, we started one lesson and we had 2 present and 1 absent. That's why you can simply filter and you can see. You can group by, you can see who's absent on which class. Or you can use this nice Kanban view. And you can see here in green who is present, and you can see in red who was absent. Let's go to our Japanese class. If you remember, Nicole was absent. So you can see this red tag on Nicole. Or else you can also get a comprehensive report in the shape of a pivot table. So if you go to filters, for example, I want all the completed. That's why you can see the Japanese showing here. And I can filter also by attendance, so now I can see 2 present, 1 absent. Okay, if I click it, it takes me to the 2 people who were present, and if I click here, I can see that Nicole, if you remember, is the one that was absent. So that's about attendance. But before we finish, we have 2 things. First is the report by class. In this nice report, I'm going to show you a nice view. Let's take the first and the end of the month, and let's choose both started and completed lessons. And here I'm going to add all the classes, and I will tick attendance. If I don't tick attendance, it's going to show me only the timetable of these classes, excluding attendance. If I click attendance, it will include both the timetable and the attendance data. So now let's go ahead and click print. If you click print, you're going to get this nice view, all right, across February. So from the beginning until end, because that's the date time or the dates that we selected for this report. We can see the names of the classes. We have English, we have French, Arabic, Spanish, and we have the starting and the end time of each of the lessons. So that's like a simple timetable, including attendance. So if someone was present, you will see P with green. If he or she was absent, you will see A. So as you remember, we had a Japanese class going from 6 to 8, and Nicole was absent. That's why we see this view. So this is an outstanding report that you can print, and you can send the PDF to the parents of your students, or you can send it to your management. It's a comprehensive view. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can get to see everything in one screen. So that's about reports. Now we go to invoicing. It's very important that you're able to invoice your students. The way we invoice, if we go to our example, Japanese, you can see that now there are no invoices because we did not start the invoicing process. To start it, we click on Create Invoice. Now that we clicked on the Create Invoice, the system will automatically observe that there's 3 students, meaning I have 3 people to invoice. And that's why we have 3 invoices here. If you click it, it's going to show you the 3 invoices in draft mode. And since we had 12 lessons, you're going to see that we have invoiced these 12, and the system automatically decided the quantity and multiplied it by the unit price to get you a subtotal of 2,400. You can go ahead and validate the invoice. You can register payment, and now you can see that this invoice is paid. And if you go back to invoices, you can see this student, Addison, has paid, while others did not pay. You can follow the default approach of Odoo in recording partial payments if you have. I think that's it about this module. If you have questions, please contact us on this email, sales@intestler.com. You can also visit our website to get more information about our other modules. Thank you for watching.